Hello everybody. This video tutorial is being created for an educational international project. The two schools that are partners in the project are here. As you can see, the first Liceo of Calivia near Athens in Greece and Liceo Petrarca Trieste in Italy. So today we are going to learn how to apply Creative Commons licenses. When we are creating our presentations, we want them to look good, so we look for all kinds of nice pictures to include in our work. Let's have an example here. So this is the page for looking for pictures in the Italian version, but we also have the Greek version here, which is exactly the same. So suppose we want to make a presentation about a dogs. So I'll write dog here and look for nice images, and as you can see, if you do the same thing here in the Greek version, more or less the images are the same. Alright, so suppose I like this picture very much, that I can find here as well. So here it is. Isn't that lovely? So I want to see the image because I'm going to use the image in my presentation, and here it is. That's really wonderful. But here I can't find any information about the copyright. How do I know if I can really use this information in this picture in my presentation? So as you can see, I have only the picture here. So the good idea is to go and visit the page where this picture is found. So by clicking here, I'll visit the page, and this is the page, which is of course available also in the Italian version. So here it is, exactly the same page. So where shall I find the information about the copyright? Usually it is at the bottom of a website, a bottom of a web page. So let's go down to the bottom, and here I find this information. All trademarks and other intellectual property on this site are owned by Société de Produits Nestlé. Oh my gosh. Nestlé has very good lawyers, so I would advise against using this beautiful picture here. And the point is, the same will happen more or less with any other picture I have found here. So I love this. So visit the page. Here is the page. So I go down looking for the copyright, and here it is. This is the symbol of the copyright 2014, and the name of the creators. So I really can't use this image either. So what will I do? Well, just follow me. So let's start this from scratch, from the start. Here we are at the beginning. Here we are. Now, if you go down here, you will see the settings. Let's click on the settings and advanced search. And you have the same here. Setting, advanced search. And if you scroll down here, you will find the usage rights. So the licenses that are applied for the use, to use this image, to use the whatever, an article, a passage, a whole website, a picture. So by clicking on this arrow, you can find the using rights can vary very much. So let's try this one. For example, I still want to find pictures of a dog. So here we are. I go down and click. As you can see, the pictures are not as beautiful as in the other case. Let's do the same here. Let's do the same thing here in the Italian page. So I'll use this kind of diritti di utilizzo and click, and so as you can see, it is more or less the same. So suppose I like this picture. Right, okay, I can visit the page to look for the rights to use. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here I can't use this because this is copyrighted. This is copyrighted. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back and use, for example, this looks nice. Okay, let's see the page again. Okay, license Creative Commons 0, public domain. Okay, attribuzione non richiesta. So you can, the use of this particular picture is completely unlimited, completely unlimited. So let's look for some other pictures here. For example, I like this. I think it is sweet. I think it is sweet. So let's look for the information that is in the page. And this is from Wikipedia. So in order to find the rights, I need to go here. Right, and here it is. This is the license. This is the license. What does that mean? Look at this CC. Now, CC, these are the Creative Commons licenses, and you'll find all the information about them here in their site, which is creativecommons.org. And we have exactly the same thing in Greek. You can change the language down here. As you can see, you can find Italian and all other languages, all the languages you can think of. So these are the 6 licenses that are called Creative Commons licenses. They change in the kind of limitations that they give. For example, this kind up here is the most open kind of license that you can find under the Creative Commons. The only requirement here to use a picture or an article or whatever work, whatever creation, is you must attribute it. So you must write the name of its creator, just to have a look at the Italian version. So they go from the most open to the most conditioned, that are the most limited, that are down here. But can I use these licenses when I create my own works? Yes, of course I can. And here in the same site we have a page, which is this, creativecommons.org/choose, where you actually manufacture your own license. This is completely free. This is completely free because the philosophy that is behind this is the principle that sharing works of creation, works of imagination is a good thing anyway. So as you can see, this is the most open kind of license. It is also called a free culture license. It's the best kind of to share intellectual works. But if you change the conditions by choosing any other kind of selections of options here, this changes. So from the most open here to some other kinds that are no longer open here. We can have a look on the Greek version. So this is very, very limited because you can't sell your work. You require everybody to share your work exactly with the same license they found it. And in this case, okay, and if you do this, you cannot modify a work. Okay, whenever you're happy with your license, you go to step 3. So 1, 2, 3. as you can see here, I've written my name. Okay, let's suppose we are here. Okay, this is the aspect of the license that you have chosen up here. Okay, and this is exactly as you want your license to appear in your works. So this is the visual aspect, and this is the code that creates this in the computer. This is exactly what I did when I created, for example, oh gosh, I can't see it here, a website. Here it is. This is a website that I personally created, and this is the license that I chose. So as you can see, I manufactured the license here. Okay, this is my favorite, which I like open licenses. As you can see, this is exactly the same. Now, any visitor to my site might not understand this, but if he clicks here, he reaches this page, which is the exact definition, the exact explanation of what is allowed and what is not. So a person coming here will understand that they can distribute, copy, even sell my images or my work, but they have just one limitation. They must quote my name. They must say that the work was originally done by me. I hope this is not too difficult, but you can explore the idea of Creative Commons licenses with your teachers. Thank you for your attention.